While we're here, let's talk about column 7 because we don't want to ignore it because it has some value. Column 7 is a series of elements that have only 7 electrons in the outermost shell, and they need that magic addition of 1 to make 8. And they are fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. Now, you say the name right, but the letter down wrong. Notice that fluorine you probably have heard of, and chlorine you definitely have heard of, because chlorine is used as a purification agent in water to kill bacteria. Chlorine bleach you've probably heard of from your mom or whoever is cleaning up after you. So these elements all contain 7 electrons. Now, if you're interacting them to form a molecule, you can mix any of column 1 with any of column 7 1-to-1. Now, if you do that, you better step back because it's a very volatile interaction quite often. Hydrogen with fluorine forms hydrogen fluoride, which is a very caustic, nasty substance to mess with, but it does exist. And hydrogen forms a very interactive acid that you're familiar with chlorine, hydrogen chloride. Now, hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid exists in the human body in a caustic level that is so strong that if you took it out directly from the gland that generates it and sprinkle it on the top of your hand, it would blister your hand. It's what we refer to as about 6 moles per liter, or 6 molar. Very concentrated. Now, how in the world does that exist within your digestive tract, you might ask? Well, the good old human body is capable of producing a substance which, when I'm talking with younger groups of kids because they respond to, shall we say, tasteless commentary, I call it the snot layer. And in reality, it's the mucus layer that exists inside the whole digestive tract. This mucus layer is acid-proof. Thus, it enables the acid to break down your food and gradually dilutes to where it's not corrosive as it moves down through the digestive tract. Now, if there is a breach within your digestive tract, obviously the acid could eat a hole in the wall or lining of part of your digestive tract. This is an ulceration. You've heard of people that have ulcers. That is one contributing factor to that sort of thing. Okay, I think I've covered that pretty well. Now, column 1 elements can react with oxygen, or column 6 elements quite readily, but it's always 2-to-1. Lithium with sulfur, lithium sulfide exists. Sodium with oxygen also exists. But mostly, you're familiar with the elements on column 1 and column 7. Hydrochloric acid, sodium chloride, table salt, sodium and chlorine. Sodium having 1 electron, chlorine having 7 rather, and that gives you 8, which is your magic number for a balanced chemical reaction. Sodium chloride. Okay, let's, I missed anything here? I don't think so. Let's change the front and we'll